What's up, everyone? We are back inside the ropes, and my head is like halfway cut out of the shot over here. Think your head's all the way in the bitch, and since you got like a cassava melon, hold on, folks. Okay, that's a little better.
There we go.
All right, inside the ropes, we are back, and we have been kind of talking about doing this. And now we're actually going to sit here and go through our top 15 wrestling superstars. And, you know, at first we thought we were going to do, like, top 15 all time. And then we all kind of realized that that list gets a little predictable, you know?
We'll be here for like 3 hours.
Because, you know, there's certain guys you just have to put on that list.
Yeah.
Like Flair.
Yeah.
Taker.
I mean, even friggin' like Stone Cold.
Yeah.
The dude revolutionized the sport. You'd have to be on there.
So we cut it down to top wrestlers of today's time from any company, period.
Yeah, I'm on. And did I lose my list? You guys gotta take over for a second.
Oh, you poor bastard.
I think I lost my list.
You lost the list of greatest of all time. You lost the list
No,
of goats.
I got it. All right, so who's gonna go first? Because they can hear me.
I guess let's just
do it.
hold,
1, 2,
all
3.
hold them up at the same time. First one.
Yeah, and then we'll open it up for debate.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go, everybody. Who we got for number 1?
For number 15.
Oh, we're gonna start. I thought we were starting at.
No, because you
that's
gotta
right.
build it up.
We're going
Okay.
down.
Okay, all right, hold on.
Ready?
Yeah, okay.
Starting at number 15.
Yep. Can't see who it is, so everybody say theirs.
Bray Wyatt.
Cody Rhodes.
Baron Corbin.
Baron Forsky.
Nice. Nice.
I don't have an issue with Bray. I would definitely put him somewhere on the list. So.
Yeah. And since 15's like
And I have to
the
admit,
lowest is gonna get.
I have to admit, Cody was a miss by me. Cody was a miss.
I completely forgot about
I
it.
actually forgot about a couple guys now that Cody's been brought into my head. TNA's been brought into my head a little bit.
We forgot it.
And there's a few people that I don't know if they would have made.
If you're thinking about a top 20 list, you can go fuck yourself. I am
No,
not
I'm
going
not
through
doing
I'm
that.
not going
I'm
through
not
the
doing. No,
efforts
I'm
of
not
that.
doing that. I'm just saying. I don't know if they would have made it or if they would have made it to maybe the honorable mentions, but there are definitely guys in TNA that
Deserve
mentioning. All right. So that was our number 15. Again, it was Bray, Cody, Baron Corbin.
Forsky.
And fuck you guys for not liking my Baron Corbin pick.
Hey,
I
we didn't say
dig
we
it.
didn't like it.
All right. Number 14.
All right.
They can't read it. You're holding it up for no reason.
Yeah, you still can't see.
You still can't read it.
Yeah, now they can. It's Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Drew McIntyre.
Oh, you picked him for number 14 too?
Yeah, really. I didn't know you picked him for 14.
I picked him for 14.
Yeah.
My 14 is probably
This
going to
one.
make these two angry because of how low he is. Mine's Kenny Omega.
Damn.
Wow.
Way to lowball the Canadian, man.
Not lowballing him. I'm not. Okay. Listen, Kenny's fantastic in the ring. Good promo dude. But what were the criterias?
Promo, ring skill,
What's the last one?
Relevancy.
relevance. That man is over relevant.
Okay, Kenny's relevant in his world. Yeah. If he was relevant everywhere, how have the WWE fans made it known that they want somebody around?
Pretty often.
Kenny's big, don't get me wrong, but he's not bigger than any of the guys I have in my top 10 right now. And that's why he fell to where he fell.
Asshole. Okay.
Relevance matters, plain and simple. Until Kenny decides to stop being the, indie, bro. Listen, you've been indie long enough. Go make some money now. Go make some money. Stop it. Stop it. Nobody cares if you're loyal. At the end of the day, you know what I care about? Your kids growing up and having food on the friggin' table. Go do it. Make the jump so, you know, we can get you and AJ in the ring already. Let's go.
All right. So 13 now, right?
Number 13.
Look, when you see my number 13 pick, you're going to see how far I've dropped this dude, and you're going to think I'm fucking nuts.
Okay, get to it.
Bobby Roode.
Neville.
Brock. What? He actually spelled it out.
No, he spelled it wrong. It's Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
And I was saying the same thing. He lacks promos.
Actually,
No.
the only thing that hurt Brock, for me at least, on my list, is the part-time schedule.
That's a.
I'm not going to put you in the top 5 or the top 10 even when for half the year you're not around.
Yeah.
I still think the Heyman thing, all that works. Brock is, to me, the number 1 attraction in sports entertainment today. Problem is,
He's not there.
he's not there half the time. So I can't put him higher than the bottom 5.
Yeah.
What are we up to now? 12? Man, my number 12
Yeah, right,
picks
12.
a pretty big fuck you, too. What you got?
Samoa Joe.
Bobby Roode.
Man, you guys are lowballing these active dudes, man.
Wow, we're lowballing. You lowballed Kenny Omega. Wow.
He
and you're
lowballed
talking about
John
us.
Cena.
And you're talking
Yeah, that's
about
right.
us.
I lowballed John Cena for the same reason I'm lowballing Brock Lesnar. You can't call yourself an active wrestler when you spend 90% of your time on a movie set. Doesn't work that way.
He's got a very valid point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not criterion it from
We're
like
not-
part time and stuff like that.
Well,
Yes, I am. You
Well,
become
it's
less
a thing.
relevant if you're not around.
like the crowd forgets who you
And
are.
not
I
for
get it.
nothing.
I
Not
get
for
it.
nothing. Have you heard anybody chanting Cena?
No.
No.
It's not like the old days when he would leave for a little while and the fans would still be chanting for him and stuff.
Yeah.
Nobody seems to care that John Cena's not around.
Yeah.
Now, I get it. Don't get me wrong. When he comes back, the ratings will jump up. And whatever pay-per-view he's on, the ratings will jump up. I get it. And that's why I still kept him on the top 15.
Yeah.
But as far as his overall relevance to the sport goes,
No.
and I firmly believe that when he gets number 17, it drops even more.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the only reason they're keeping him in the main storyline right now,
Is
is to get him
pass.
number 17.
Yeah.
So that's why I put Cena in the bottom 5.
Well. Okay. Next.
11.
11. I can't even lie
Yeah.
because I picked Cena for number 11.
I picked Pete Dunne.
I got Bray at
Okay.
number 11. And the only reason he's only at 11 is because of bad booking, basically.
The reason I put Cena in at 11 is because I started like thinking about it, and I'm like, his promos. He could cut a great promo, and he's a great wrestler, despite how much I can't stand the man. He does a lot of good work for charity,
Absolutely.
but he hasn't been doing jack shit lately.
Listen, John is the model dude, what you
Yeah.
want your athletes to behave
Yeah,
like.
exactly. And I can't take that away from him. I hate the guy because he's this modern day's Hulk Hogan. And I hated Hulk too, but I mean I can't take it away from him. But he's got like no one knows who the fuck he is
Look,
right now.
he's John fucking Cena.
Yeah,
He's on the never-ending Mount Rushmore of wrestling.
yeah,
He has put himself amongst the category where, like we said before, you're no longer a legend. You're immortalized. That's it. You're an icon of the sport.
yep.
But that doesn't make you a top 5 guy every time you're around. Goldberg was just back. I wouldn't have put him in the top 20.
Yeah, I agree.
It's fucking Goldberg.
Just a fact.
9. I mean 10.
Number 10.
Y'all are probably gonna hate me. I put Asuka at number 10.
I
What?
put Lesnar.
You're a scumbag.
I put Lesnar at 10.
Actually, you guys are probably going to get... I don't know. Well, you might get mad. You might not. I don't even know if you put him on yours. But I got Seth freaking Rollins at 10.
He's on mine. I just don't know where the fuck he is.
I got Seth at 10. Again, relevance.
Yeah.
His storylines... I know the Fatal 5-Way, all that,
Yeah.
and the Triple H thing at Mania was fantastic.
But what now?
Yeah,
Right.
but you're kind of looking at him now like, where are we going, Seth?
The main reason I put Asuka at number 10 is because it brings me back to what you told me earlier. Like, yeah, her character is getting, like, old. Like, she's ravaging through everybody, and it's great. I love it. But going through everyone so quickly that they're running out of ideas of what
So
to
quick?
do with her.
Do you know how long her reign has been?
I know.
Been over a year.
But they're running through this, like, these talents like it's absolutely nothing. That they're redoing everything all over again. It's been Ruby Riott, Nikki Cross, and Asuka twice already.
That's not.
Now it's going to be.
But I don't think that's Asuka's fault at
Nikki
this point.
Cross and Asuka.
And I can't fault a
Asuka
woman
for
who's
creative.
in ring work
Is great.
is second to none, and I'm talking about with the men too.
Yeah.
Asuka could probably get in there and hang with the boys.
She teamed with Kenny Omega.
Okay.
She fought Tajiri.
She fought Tajiri.
She fought in a
Promo
barbed wire
wise,
deathboard match.
she's actually gotten
She's great.
way better. And relevance, listen, she's gonna break Goldberg's streak.
She already did.
She already
She already beat it.
Mhm.
Yeah, she beat it.
The
already.
That's-
real life record and the fictional one.
That's pretty fucking amazing. So I disagree with where you have her. I think she should definitely be on the list. I don't think she should have been there. Then again, you guys disagree with me already. So, this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
Well, we
This
don't
is why we
disagree
didn't
with you
make-
on everything.
This is why we
Just
didn't
the ones that
make
don't make sense.
one top 15. I have made sense of everything I've done so far. What didn't make sense?
I don't know, I'm just bullshitting.
Yeah. See?
All right, what's
Okay,
next?
9.
9.
Okay, I'm gonna go first
Okay,
since
go
you're
ahead.
fucking pussies. Charlotte.
Okay. Rollins.
Kevin Owens.
Really? Number 9.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I can respect that, actually.
I got Charlotte at 9 just because, like, I think
It's not a
she's
diss to Kevin Owens. You look at the superstars of today, being in the top 10, it means you're pretty fucking
Yeah.
good. Like,
What are you laughing about?
I can't even say shit. Moving on to number 8, I picked Kevin Owens.
see?
I didn't realize Kevin Owens!
Oh my god.
This is awesome.
Same.
My number 8, and you guys kind of lowballed him in my opinion.
Is it
The
Zeus?
glorious one,
Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode. Listen, relevance, man, and I know he's only in NXT, and everybody likes to say NXT is,
I
promotional and, bringing them up. Bullshit. NXT is its own beast right now. And Bobby Roode might be, behind Nakamura, the most over dude on the WWE roster right now. That glorious shit, it works. Like,
The whole glorious
dumbest thing in the world, but it works.
It probably is the dumbest thing in the world, but it does work really
It does.
fucking well.
It works, dude. He's got the whole fucking crowd singing his song.
Yeah.
The only other time I hear them do that is
You
when
had a
Nakamura comes
choir
out.
come out and sing his song.
Like, Bobby Roode deserves so much credit right now for hitting his WWE chance out of the park so far.
Agreed. Moving on up.
7.
Nakamura.
The Miz.
I forgot about him.
I didn't forget about him, and he just didn't make it.
Yeah.
I like The Miz just because
I like
he made
The
the
Miz.
Intercontinental Championship, like, to me, like, a really
The only reason I put
important
Nakamura,
title when he was on that winning streak and had the title
I
for a
like
long
The
time.
Miz. I love
I love
his mic
promos.
work.
Oh, his mic work's gotten
His mic work's
so much
great.
better.
I love the new gimmick.
Yeah.
I think it works for him really well. And I love the fact that he's really not an asshole. Like, in real life, he's one of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet.
Mhm.
However, to me, he doesn't make this list, in my opinion again, because his ring work just isn't that good to me.
Not anymore.
It never really was.
Well, I kind of have to disagree. I loved his match with Ziggler at No Mercy. That was a great match. That should have
But
made
that was a
it.
lot. That was a lot of Dolph.
It was a lot of
A
dollars.
lot of that was Dolph doing shit that he can do. Like, The Miz, his moveset hasn't changed. He hasn't added a lot of new stuff. Unless he's making fun of somebody using their move
Yeah.
real quick. How he's made... Don't get me wrong. He's remained relevant because he's great on the mic. That's exactly how he's done it. So I don't have a problem with him being on your list. I just wouldn't put him on mine. That's all.
All right. I'm not saying that you're gunning on mine, but okay.
What number are we at again?
6.
Yeah, 6.
We got 6.
Yeah.
Right?
we're at 6.
Yeah.
Already.
Wow. Samoa Joe.
Asuka.
Charlotte.
Now, what you whole said with the whole thing with Asuka, yeah, I do think what they're doing is getting stale. Like they're trying to, like her character's getting stale, is like the unstoppable.
You
like
dicks.
import. No.
Wait, no, time out,
I
time
didn't
out.
finish. I didn't finish. Are you gonna let me finish?
No, yes, hold on. You guys skipped me. I still have my number 7 card.
Oh,
Joe
you
is
did?
at 7.
Oh.
My number 6 pick, Charlotte.
Oh, so Charlotte Flair. Okay. I mean, Charlotte, Asuka. I fucked up.
I went 6. Go ahead. Get finish your point
Okay,
now.
but like what you said, like if Asuka being like her character being stale is like the unstoppable woman in the NXT Women's Division, I can agree, but they're doing it to keep it relevant, even if it is with the same people being Nikki Cross and Ruby Riott.
I think the only reason that they haven't ended her streak is because they haven't found anybody good enough.
Like they're starting to second guess, like is Ember Moon or is anybody in the women's division?
Listen,
good
in my
enough?
opinion, and I know this is kind of off topic what we're doing. In my opinion, that streak shouldn't end. Like I've already said what she should do.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, she should show up at a Raw or at a Smackdown with the NXT title on her arm and call out the Smackdown or Raw Women's Champion. Go up to the main roster, win that match on pay-per-view, and have both
Which,
titles.
to be honest, I feel like
Owens tried to do.
No, yeah, except
she
actually
wins.
Get it done.
I feel like she's going to end up on SmackDown.
Where she
Like
eventually,
you can't put her on her own.
where
Too much star
eventually she drops the NXT title, and then they can have a tournament with all the new girls and everything else, get them more face time. But I feel like right now, whoever she loses to, it's going to be a letdown.
I kind of have to disagree. I mean, they're like the women's division in NXT. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but like Asuka's like the biggest draw for their women's division. Ember Moon is good. She is a draw, but not as big as draw as Asuka.
I don't even really think Ember Moon's all that great. I really don't. The gimmick is way too gimmicky for me. Like, way too gimmicky. She almost comes out in a fucking wolf costume. Like, it's way too gimmicky for me. Her in-ring work, when I watch her timing sucks to me. Somebody will kick her and she reacts 3 seconds after the kick landed. When she's doing her own moves, she's great. But she is not good at selling her opponent, and that's a lot of being a superstar these days. Is making people believe you're taking a hit.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Ember Moon fan. I don't want to see Asuka drop the title to her. Like I said, I'd rather have Asuka just give up the title. Be the first champion in NXT history that was that good that nobody stopped you. You walked away.
That's good.
What's they plan on having Paige make a comeback?
I love you, Ember Moon. Guess you're
So we're
watching.
on to the top 5.
Yeah, top 5 now.
Top 5.
And then the honorable mention pick.
Yeah. Oh, wait, should we do our honorable mentions first and then do our top 5?
Nah, I think I gotta keep them in suspense.
Save it. Save the honorable
Where
mention.
do my honorable mention card even go?
Why you keep losing your shit? And this is your house.
I don't know. We'll find it. Don't worry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we will eventually.
Coming in at number 5, Finn Balor.
Chris Jericho.
Great minds think alike.
There we go.
I got Finn at number 5 too.
I had to have Jericho in there just because like
Jericho
his
in the
gimmick.
top 5?
Yeah.
Why not?
I mean, come on, his
He is
gimmick
the
was the most
greatest of all
over
time.
thing ever. His gimmick,
One of
this
them.
year, was the best gimmick.
One of the greatest of all time.
Look, I love Jericho. I always have. But the same thing here. His movesets haven't changed.
Yeah.
He's very old school still. The only thing that, and to me lately, to me at least, when he comes out and the fans of Jericho and cheer me on, man, it feels like he's begging them to keep him relevant.
Well,
Because without
No way.
Kevin Owens attached to him,
yeah.
he hasn't worked as well. Let's not bullshit here. Kevin Owens made him relevant again.
Got a point.
I mean, the
So-
whole Friendship and Festival thing was one of the most watched things
It
ever.
was, especially with the ending of that.
So, listen, I love Chris Jericho though, so I'm not going to argue with it that much, but I just don't, I didn't even put Chris on my list, so.
Really, at number
You made my
4.
list, Jericho.
Number 4?
That's a good list.
Chris Jericho.
My number 4 pick is Dawn Tina.
Okay.
I can't argue with it.
I can't argue
John's
with it.
resume speaks for itself.
Yeah.
16-time world champion.
Like I said, the only reason I didn't put him any higher, the part-time thing. It bothers me.
That's
So-
why I
But
put
the
him
reason,
higher
in
up
my
the list.
opinion, I have him in as like a 4 versus like the top 3 is just because, if you ask me, I think he buries talent. And the thing is, like, he even was in an interview about it, and he said, like, he tells them to give the person he's ever feuding with their all. He's gonna give them his all and everything. And then he says they just run out of gas, and it's just like you can't put all the blame on them because the way he said it in the interview, he was putting the blame on them while trying to take none.
Not only that, plus
I mean,
the
look.
Nexus was supposed to be one of the rising.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna
stables.
say. Like, so what you're
And it
saying
was
is
seen as
it was Wade Barrett's fault. The Nexus couldn't get any traction, and it ended up fizzling out.
And it was Cena's idea to bury them.
Yeah, even Edge and Jericho were against it, and even
Yeah.
Cena said afterwards, "I think it was a good idea that we should have had them win." Too late now.
My number 4 is Asuka.
Okay.
Listen, we have never,
Ever
ever seen a woman do
what Asuka?
what Asuka's doing. And we haven't even seen her hit the main roster yet.
Yeah.
God help us when we do.
Okay? And my firm belief is,
She
when
is
Asuka
God.
is done with the sport, there will not be a women's record she doesn't own.
She already owns 3.
So I got Asuka at number 4.
Now we're into the top 3, guys.
Yep.
Top 3.
I picked the Rainmaker. I picked Okada.
I picked Kenny Omega.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here it comes. You ready for this shit? I picked Roman.
I can't even argue that.
I can't either.
I picked Roman.
Like, I can't argue that with his newfound gimmick and what he should have been all along.
Listen, whether he's getting
I
food,
can't
whether
argue.
he's getting cheered,
He's still over.
Roman Reigns is arguably the most polarizing figure in wrestling today.
No, look at his match with The Undertaker. I mean, some people could say, like, oh, there are a few botches, but nobody's going to remember that. He's going to be
Nobody's
known
gonna
as the
remember
guy who retired The Undertaker.
Mhm. And since then, he's done nothing but put on amazing matches.
Mhm.
That
Even
Fatal
before-
5-Way, he
even
was
bef-
amazing.
Even before then, he was putting on
Yeah.
great matches when he was champion.
I don't remember. Listen, if I can remember 2 Roman Reigns matches being horrible, it's a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he doesn't get credit for how athletic he really is, for the stuff he does in the ring. I got Roman in my top 3. And I don't really give a fuck if you don't like it.
Suck it.
Coming in at number 2. Oh, you're
Shinsuke Nakamura.
okay.
That's your pick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I picked AJ Styles.
I'm going with you, brother. I'm going with Nakamura.
Hell yeah.
Listen, we have never seen a superstar this over.
I've never seen an entrance like that in my
No.
entire life.
I've been watching wrestling since I was 6 years old. And I've never seen somebody as over as Nakamura. He is at, like, Hulk Hogan over right now. Like, mid-80s Hogan over when his music used to hit and the building used to fucking tear apart.
Yeah.
Because the crowd went so shit nuts. Like,
Not only that, you just don't hear a single boo for him at all.
You know?
no.
it's just
and that
all
could change.
cheers.
And a
God
drop of a
help
dime.
me if he goes
Yeah.
heel.
But
He
Listen.
has turned heel before.
he's the kind of guy, though, he could have, like, that Hogan impact. If he ever does turn heel, it'll be the
Most
biggest
talked about
shockwave in the world.
It will be.
So, for that reason, and because in ring, the man is amazing. Yes, I know his promos, you know, he's still learning his English and stuff, but I'm sorry, it works, you know? The whole thing with him and Sammy this week, and then him going, I like him. It was funny. It was good. Timing was good.
Honorable mentions.
I got Nakamura
No,
number
we're at
2.
number 1.
No, we gotta do honorable mentions and then
I gotta find mine
number
first.
2.
Are we going to do
Number
honorable
one.
mentions?
Oh, I got it. I got my
Alright, so
honorable
we're going to
mentions.
do
Okay.
honorable mentions first?
All right.
Yep.
Honorable mentions first for me. I put Pete Dunne, Austin Aries, and I don't care, William Regal.
What?
William Regal.
Regal doesn't even wrestle
Yeah,
anymore.
he does.
Yeah, he does. His last match was against Chris Hero like a few months ago.
Oh, come on. Okay.
I put Regal on the list. Why not?
Okay, my honorable mentions is Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, and Okada.
Okay.
Because I
You
just didn't
have
know
Finn
where
on your
to.
list?
I didn't know where to put him at. I wouldn't know if he would be the
You
top
had the
5.
Miz, and you didn't have Finn.
He's got a point, you know.
Get out of my room.
Okay. Nick, help me with this box of Pepsi. I'm taking something from him. He took my soul. I'm going to take his Pepsi.
Oh my God. What was your 3 again? Your honorable 3 again? So I can be
Rollins,
6?
Balor, don't punch me, and Okada.
All 3 of those are better than The Miz, and they all didn't make your list, but The Miz did.
You fucked up.
Schmanked
You fucked up.
Okay.
You fucked up.
Anyways, my honorable...
Hate me, boo me, fuckers.
My honorable
I'm a
mentions
real American, fucker. Native
are
American.
Dean Ambrose, Chris Jericho, and Randy Orton.
Okay.
Randy, in my eyes, is unfortunately falling from grace, but he's still Randy Orton.
Yeah.
And who doesn't love an RKO out of nowhere?
Yeah.
So,
Probably the person who gets one.
I don't know about that. I'd love to be RKO'd.
Word.
I would. It would be the defining moment in my life.
Hey, you're that guy.
Yep. Hey, Randy slammed your face into the stairs. Yes, he did. You're goddamn right he did, and I loved every minute of it.
Even when I was unconscious.
So, because of that, and because I've always loved Randy, he gets into at least my honorable mentions.
Okay.
Now we're at number 1. Drum roll, please.
I went Kenny Omega.
I went AJ Styles.
I went AJ Styles. Sir. Very nice.
Go home.
Now,
Kenny.
I'm
I'm
kicking
sorry.
you out.
1 minute here. Explain to me why Kenny Omega is the top superstar in the world right now.
Top in the world. Have you seen any of his matches?
I absolutely have.
Okay, have you seen the promos?
hmm
That he can speak not only English,
One more time.
get over with the Japanese crowd
One more
by
time.
speaking Japanese.
What was the criteria?
Relevance. I know. This man is definitely relevant.
You're going to tell me he's more relevant than Nakamura right now.
More relevant than Nakamura? Not more relevant than Nakamura.
And you're going to tell me he's that much better in the ring than Nakamura.
They are about equally the same.
And where was Nakamura on your list?
Nakamura was all the way up.
What number?
I forgot.
Go check. You got the cards in front of you, motherfucker. Didn't even put numbers next to it.
Are you understanding my point right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't have
Where was
did you?
AJ?
Number 2.
Dude,
What?
how did you... Listen, I like Kenny Omega. He's second to none in the ring. But once again, you want to be number 1? You want to be thought of as the top wrestler in the world today? You can't get that prize until you're standing in the WWE ring.
Panda, 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 panda.
Because the other top 9 out of the top 10 are in the WWE ring. So until you're working with those guys, I can't give you that.
I got broads in Atlanta.
I can't do it. And now, the reason I got AJ at number 1, and the reason I'm sure he's got AJ at number 1, well, who the fuck knows what he's thinking, but the reason I got AJ at number 1
Thinking about Cinnabons.
is, is because no matter where the fuck AJ Styles has gone, he has been the best wrestler on the roster.
Okay.
No matter where he got in a ring with John Cena, and people gave a shit that he was in the ring. You know how hard that is to do with John? He nearly buried Bray Wyatt. I thought he was going to bury AJ, but the crowd just would not let it happen.
Thank God.
He tried to be a heel, and he was doing a good job. Only problem was the crowd didn't boo him.
Yeah.
AJ Styles, for years, went as the unspoken best wrestler in the world. He is right now. Because he's hit the main stage, and he's proved it every single night. While Mr. Omega there continues to hide out in the indies. Listen, there's no way he hasn't gotten an offer yet.
Yes.
He has an open contract with WWE.
I am tired of hearing the bull. I'm loyal. I'm this. Listen, you want to show you're the best in the world? Go over to WWE, get in the ring with the best, and show it.
It's not because he's one of the loyal ones. He wants one more run in New Japan for a year, Then he's gonna sit down with Vince.
Great.
We're gonna see what the hell happens.
Next year we can revisit this topic. And if he's doing all the things he's done everywhere else inside the WWE ring, then we'll talk. But when you put somebody who's really good next to beef patties, he's going to look great. When you put somebody who's looked great everywhere else in with the best, that's when you find out how good they are. And not just on a, a little 2-month run. No, we're talking a year long where you know you're going to be the main event at Mania. Which means every night you go out there, you can't miss a step. AJ's at that point right now. He could be the main event this year coming up. And he knows that he can't fuck up. He can't have an off night. He can't be bad, not even for one fucking move. He can't look bad.
Not only that, even when they say that he botches, it's a rare thing.
When I see a botch in his match, it's never him. Like in the Owens match when they had the botch, that was on Kevin. His timing was off, and that's why they got screwed up at that moment. And he's AJ fucking Styles. Plain and simple.
You will recover from this. I promise. I just went bullshit. We're going to put you in that freaking psych ward after this lecture.
But,
Did you learn anything?
hey man, that's his top 15. He's allowed to have Kenny wherever he wants to. I don't think
Leader of the biggest following in professional wrestling right now.
he's one of the biggest followings in indie wrestling right now.
Indie, professional, same shit. It's all wrestling.
Listen, there is only, unfortunately for us, one pro side to this thing right now. And I don't like it, because competition is what makes the sport great.
Yes, it does.
The Attitude Era was fantastic.
We have 45 seconds.
Okay, well, that's pretty much it then. That was our top 15.
Yeah.
Theirs sucked, mine ruled. It's the way this goes around here.
Yeah. Which is why it brings you to my next topic of you could suck a big bag of dicks.
Also, what chaps weigh ass?
I can't take away your Saturday night from you, so stop it.
You just tried. You're like, Arliss.
We're out of here, brother.
I'm gonna punch him in the asshole.